So it is day 3 after Hurricane Sally. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys my generator. We got it right before the storm. It's my first generator, and I'm actually very happy with it. I want to show you guys. So she's still running. Right now we're on, I wanted to see how long she'll go, so I just kind of kept it running this afternoon. But we're on hour 20 right now on a single tank of gas. It advertises about 12 hours for half load. We ran a small window unit all night long, you know, while we slept and everything. It's ran the refrigerator and the TV and a fan, and then our small electronics like phones and charging the radio and stuff like that. It does have it is a inverter generator, but it's definitely one of the loudest inverter generators. You can kind of hear the sound of it. It's kind of hard to describe about how loud it is. I describe it probably about as loud as this is at idle. This Kubota zero turn. That's probably about as loud as it is. You don't really notice it in the house. You can't hear it very loud. I don't know that I would recommend it if you're in crowded campgrounds or something like that. But for off-the-grid camping or something, this thing would be perfect. Now, it did have one flaw with it. When I first bought it, put it together, it would crank, it would start up for about half a second, and then shut off. And you would pull it, just one pull, and it would start, half a second, shut off. Brand new, first time put oil, first time put gas, everything in it. Triple checked, I knew they had an oil level sensor on it. I know sometimes if the oil's not right, it'll throw it off. Had plenty of oil in it. I know sometimes the sensors were bad, so I kept looking at that because it was very similar to how that would be if the oil sensor was shutting off the machine, because it was definitely something electronic. But this has a new carbon monoxide sensor on it, and it's designed to shut off if carbon monoxide gets too much so it doesn't kill you. It was defective out of the box, and luckily it had I'll show you. It's right here. It'll typically light up red if it detects any carbon monoxide. I unplugged it. As soon as I unplugged it, it cranked right up, and it's ran with no problems ever since. This is day 3 with it. This is the first time I'm going to try to run it and let it run out. So I think it holds 3.4 gallons. And as of right now, I've got 20 hours on it. I don't know how much gas is in it. I'm sure it's running pretty low right now. I'm kind of anxious to see if it'll get past that 24-hour mark. I don't think I've got quite a half load. It's a 4,000 surge watts, 3,400, I believe, running watts. Yeah. It's a very basic generator. Doesn't have any fancy stuff. You know, you've got your 4 outlets here, and then your RV hookup, and then it has the auto idler. You can turn that on and off. That's where it'll just automatically idle down. It's got your 2 circuit breakers and an overload reset if you overload it. So let's and like I said, air conditioning is not running now. But I do have the fridge and TV and a fan is on right now. We ran the air conditioning just during the night. So from about 8 o'clock last night till about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, the AC ran. Had no problems running it. And then the rest of the time it's just been, like I said, the fridge and the TV. So I'll check back on when this thing runs out of gas. I'll let you know exactly how long we've had it running. Alright, so generator finally shut off. So we are 5 o'clock now, and we started running it at 8 o'clock It is 8 o'clock last night. We are plumb empty. Dry as a bone, they say. So what is that? 21 hours? And ran it, like I said, window AC unit from last night. And there, ran it all night long from about 8 o'clock till about 8 o'clock this morning. So about 12 hours the AC was running full blast. Refrigerator's been running non-stop, and then just basic stuff like TV, and then charging cell phones, all that fun stuff. So flashlights, just charging a few small electronics. Nothing major load. The AC in the fridge is probably the biggest load on it, but it kept running. I don't see any leaks or nothing like that. So we'll check the oil, put more gas in it, and we'll run it. We'll let it sit for a few hours though, and because we still gotta conserve some fuel. I've still got about 15 gallons of gas, and from what I could tell, gas stations are starting to get gas. So and they're looking at maybe Tuesday. It is Friday right now, Friday afternoon. So they're looking at Tuesday before getting power back. We will see. Hopefully it's sooner. But we're gonna ride around tonight to try to do the gas station shovel. See what we can find. Heard Chick-fil-A was open, so might go try to sit in line for Chick-fil-A.